Hi everyone, it's Jackie. How's everyone today? Hope you're doing well. Spending some time crafting. So a video or two ago I showed you some things that I'd gotten from Vintage Polka Dot Shop. I got these two bingo cards and I got a bunch of these multiplication table cards. And I decided I was going to use these to make a couple little journals. And I'm going to try to do one with this. Just a little kind of notebook journal, just something you could pop in your bag. I did put a little bit of a spine for that. So I've got those two. And then I have a plain one that I sort of did to see how the prototype for this was going to work. And we may do something with that also. So I have pulled out a whole bunch of pages and papers to use. So I have a whole file here of old book page, and we're going to go through and pull out some of this to put in books. This is a fly page, actually. Some more book page, all kinds of, some I have bought, some I have gotten, on Etsy. I've gotten a few of this, and just myself, I have a few books that I pulled things out of. So I have that. I have this fun paper that I thought would look nice. This is paper I coffee dyed. It's just from a notebook. I'm pretty sure this I coffee dyed. This is something from Vintage Polka Dot Shop, I think. Some straw paper. This is from a penny magazine. It's a rather old book. And so these pages are fragile. This is from the furniture book you've seen me use before. Again, this is, these are a little bit fragile, not too bad. This is eco-dyed paper that I just used book page and eco-dyed on this last year. Love that. This is from those little music books you've seen me use in the past. And more book page. This is from a little book of poems. It's all falling apart. This is from an old receipt book. It's like a checkbook. It's pretty old. So the little pieces up here because I don't want to lose them in the fray of all this paper. These are also from an old book I have. It's Book of Useful Knowledge. So there's a bunch of pieces in here. Look at that. That's beautiful. Lotus. So we're going to use some of that. And I have a bunch of ledger paper. Some of it's new, some of it's antique, some of it might be vintage. So there's a lot of different pieces of this. Excuse me, I'm still fighting with this throat cold. So let's see what we're going to need. So a lot of these pages, it has a fairly large spine, probably bigger than I needed. I could have made it, but anyway. So it's a 1-inch spine, and it's 4 inches by, I think it's 6.5. Yep. So it's 6.5 by 4, both of these. This is the same size. This one is 6 by... not quite 3. And this is not going to get as many pages, and probably will mostly get coffee dyed paper in here with a few other things. My aim is to create some little journals with just folded pages. And so we're going to do that. Just fold some of these. Are very crinkly, these that I did last summer. Had a lot of fun eco-printing these. Oh, that one, beautiful. Put that one on the front. And laid these out on my back deck, and they dried in the sun. And so they've got some nice sunshine, so those will go in well. These will go fine. Let's fold these in half. A couple of these. And I want different size papers. Now these, because they're perforated, I don't know, I might have to be a little more careful with these, but those will also fit in there nicely. And I'm just folding up what I've got. Make sure I try to stay in camera. What I might have to do is put a little washi tape on this perforated part and see the holes for the staples where that was in. And that. And let's just fold these guys. Maybe I'll leave that one. Let's see. I have two plain ones. Let me see if I can grab a couple others from that book. Here it is right here. So it's from this book, and I think that's the back of it. I don't know. I just got this in a bunch of papers from somewhere. A tag sale or something I went to. And it was just there. Let's see if I can pull out a couple more of these that will be together. I don't know. All right, so there's the kind of the signature. Okay, so there's a piece together. So these will be nice to put in together like that. Okay, I'll put those back. Okay. Now, some of these are going to have to be cut down a bit. I don't know where that just came from, but it goes rather well. That's so silly. What I may do is fold this up like this and then fold it back. And it's going to be too tall. So I'm just going to take some off the edge. Do I want to do that, or do I just want to fold that down? It's very fragile, so I'm just wondering if I want to fold this down like this and then fold that back like that. Creates a little bit of a pocket. I think we'll try that and see how that goes. I have no idea. If it doesn't work out well, then we can just cut it. Okay, let's do these all the same way. So I'm going to just fold back the top part here, or the side, not the top. Getting it as even as we can. And I'm going to fold this down like this. And then I'll fold this piece in. And that will fit. This is a little bit tedious. And that's the nature of the business, isn't it? Trying to put things together. It all takes time. You know, I think sometimes people look at journals, handmade journals, and they say, wow, you know, that's pretty expensive, you know. But it all takes time, and you have to count this into your labor. And when you use things, I've just been learning a lot about how to price things, and, you know, when you're pricing things, it just... you're getting nothing for your labor, you know, maybe $10 to $15 in labor. And that's hardly minimum wage in most places. All right, I'm not going to do another one since I did 5 of those. Yes, this lovely, I think also, I am just going to fold up, because it does need to. That's about right, I think, yeah. I don't want these to stick out very much because of the fragility of these. Even when I bend this, it's going to crack, I suspect, yeah. So that's probably going to need, oops, I mean, it is nice thick paper. But to be honest, it probably will. And that's even too far, because that's going to, I'm going to rip this down. I'm going to rip it down like about here. Because otherwise That would be too much. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to do that with all of these. Fold them and then rip them down. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's just like, the paper is just like, yeah. And if I fold it back the other way, it won't be good. Nope. I'm going to take the edge off of here on this side. And I'm going to save that. And then I'm going to take a little more off the top here. And some on the edge here. Alright, and the same with this. And actually, this is one also. We'll do these all together. It's a lovely bit of plain edge there, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So I'm just going to do that. Yeah, and I'll need to take a little more off the top here. I'm liking that extra white part on the bottom. So I'm just keeping that a little bit. Here, put this in. Let's see if I can, let's fold that just a little straighter. Could be. Oh, sometimes you start and it just gets a little mind of its own. These are very thick pages, and they have interesting pictures. Yeah, I'm going to take it off of this side because I cut it out of the book with a craft knife. Okay, that's perfectly good. And then what am I going to do? I'm going to save some of this off the end. Right about there. If we fold this, that's still going to be too wide. That one's really cracking. So these will definitely need something, masking tape or something. Yeah, I'm going to have to deal with that later. Look at this beautiful picture on the front here. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, I just think that's beautiful, huh? I might have to save that one. Yes, I'm going to. Let's... I'm so sorry. My throat is just not happy. That's okay. Let's just take a little bit off there. And then these should be... I'm thinking that's 2 pages. But it's not. It's 1 page. Oh, yep. Cracked. Yeah, I'm going to have to do something. I hate to do that one in the middle of that picture, so I might do something like this. All right, and then we're down to straw paper, and I'm just going to fold this in half, tear this, and that's going to go in. That can go in our little one. That little guy, I'll put that up there. Let's see, I'm going to take a little drink here. Okay. This is going to be too wide. A little bit too wide. So I'm going to take off some, and then I'm going to refold it rather than waste. I'll keep that because that could go in there. And then I'll just refold this. Like that. Take one of these. Actually, I can take all. of these and take off a bit of them. Okay. I'm expecting this to be raggedy and just, I don't want all the pages to be the same. All right, let's take a look in here and see what we've got. All right, so we've got some of these lovely, these are pretty fragile pages here. I don't know what language this is, sorry. Look, that is a beautiful piece with a little bit of the binding left on it. Okay. Yeah, we're going to use these. I may have to, again, use some material or something to go on those. This is an old business thing. That's kind of cool, right? Shredded coconut, and on the back, yeah, it's all about the coconut. So that's a cool piece. You know, I've had these, and I'm going to use them. It's just silliness not to use them. I don't know what that one is. Wildflower Guide, East of the Rockies. Oh, look how lovely that is. Sure, we'll use one of those. And a couple of different signatures, and she's just beautiful. Maybe I'll have her go this way, so that we can actually see. Yeah. And, oh, I'm totally ripping that because it's just fragile. I'll put that up there and we'll see what to do with that. Here's a receipt. Price list for tools. Could be too big. Yeah, a little, just a tad. I'm just going to grab a couple of these out of here. Tis sewn. Let's see if I can get the thread out, and then we can just pull it and not have to rip it. Ooh. That's what I'm looking for, though. Very raggedy pieces. Let's just take these. Okay, and I'm going to take off the very edge on the bottom here. And I'm just going to do a rough estimate. So those will still fit. I think they will. So we'll fold these. Sorry, I'm very shaky. The medicine I'm taking for my back, which has helped, but I won't be taking it again. And I may have already said that in another video. Trazodone. And I'm not taking it ever again. It makes my already shaky body very shaky, and I don't care for it at all. And it doesn't wear off until later in the day, and I like it. It's very annoying. Oh, we're getting lots of nice papers to put in here. Okay, let's see what else we have. Oh, here's another one of these lovely pages. Is this 2? Is 2. Oh, and here's another one of the covers. And I'm going to put that in there. And I think I'm going to put one of those in there too. Stick that one over there with that. This is very white. We're going to just take it off. I don't think this is really old. It's just a book page. Yeah, it's not an old book. It's just a page. Yeah. And I know this came out of a book I had. Really fun. Some pages. Let's see what we've got here. I don't want more of those modern ones. Don't want. This is an interesting one. These are these ducks. I've got the sort of the hang of about how much I want. Okay. I'm not going to use those. Can we even see? Oh, yes, you can. Oh, I'm glad you can. Let's see what we've got here. What are these? This is beautiful. Those are a good size. Beautiful pages. Look at these. These are gorgeous. Boy, I think I'm going to have to make tags out of those because they're just too pretty. Very pretty. What else do we have? I don't know. It seems like we have a lot of pages. What are these? In. I'm getting quite a stack of pages. So maybe we need to just take a break and see what we've got here. Oh, do you see these? This is a very old newspaper. Very flimsy. You can see the writing through on both sides. All right, I think I'm going to stop here with this. Yeah. And I'm going to make 3. Well, this is a thing. How many signatures are going to go on both of these? Probably 2. I don't like to crowd my signatures, but I do think you might need to put 3 in a book. So let's just make, let me put some of these tools away. Let's make ourselves a few piles. So we're going to do, those are going to be 3 signatures for 1. I probably can't even see what I'm doing. Let me move these over here, all these papers that I did. All right, so we're going to have 3, these are 3 signatures for one of them, and these are the 3 signatures for the other one. And I'm basically just going to put piles together. You know, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure we get those in that one and in that one. And then I'll have to go back through and count and see how many things we have, but I think I have enough of these for every signature, probably. And then even more. We'll spread them out a little bit more as we go. I'm just trying to make sure we have. That should go there. Some of those, one of those. Whoops, is that a signature? Oh, maybe I messed up my signatures, kind of. I think I did. Oops, come back. Oh. Okay. This straw paper. These. I know I'm getting, you know, things. Okay. I will have to go through and redo there. Let's count these. So we'll get one. There'll be 4 of those. Okay. So that's 3 signatures with about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That one has 12 pages. It'll be interesting. This one doesn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one has 11, so that wasn't too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll put one there. So that makes 10, 10, and 10. So that makes 11 and 10 and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That only has 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That has 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now that has 10 and that has 9. So not too bad. We didn't do too bad. I don't mind if they don't have the same amount, really. All right, we're going to put some of this paper in. And I'm going to cut this in half as best I can. And this is Shabby Doodah's trick of folding and just... and I don't know if I can do it with these scissors because this paper's, it's almost like a tissue paper. Yeah. And I'm going to put one of these in each one. Yeah, that didn't get cut at all, did it? That's right. Everybody will get a piece of this. And we just got that one. This one has lovely strands of that threads running through it, which is very nice. Okay, so let's see where we are. That's plenty, I think, for right now. So we've got our signatures ready. I will get them actually together in the order I want and see how they do in our on our covers. And I'm going to do a little work on our covers. I'm going to vintage these up a little bit, get some ink on them, and decide if I want to have the timepiece on the inside or the outside. I'm not sure. As I'm thinking about it, I don't know, because it's very shiny. So we'll see. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this series with our bingo card journals.